In 480 BC, a small group of 300 Spartan warriors, led by the unyielding King Leonidas I, stood against the largest army the world had ever seen. King Xerxes of Persia's massive forces. What followed was one of the most famous stands in military history. But beyond the legends was the true story of the Battle of Thermopylae. The Persian Empire, led by the ambitious King Xerxes, was determined to expand its rule over all of Greece. With a massive army, it seemed like nothing could stand in their way. But standing in Xerxes' path was a fiercely independent Greek city-state of Sparta, known for producing the finest warriors in the ancient world. The Greek city-states were fractured, but they united in the face of the Persian threat. King Leonidas and his elite warriors were chosen to hold the narrow pass of Thermopylae, a strategic choke point between the mountains and the sea. It was here that the Persians would be forced to fight in close quarters, limiting their numerical advantage. While the Persians outnumbered the Greeks by tens of thousands, Leonidas and his warriors knew that their discipline, training, and unwavering resolve could turn the tide. Thermopylae would become a testament to their sacrifice and strength. The fate of Greece lay in their hands. The Greek strategy was simple yet brilliant. The narrow pass of Thermopylae meant that the Persian army could only advance in small numbers, unable to use their numerical superiority. The Greek forces formed a phalanx, a battle formation designed for maximum defense and offense. The Spartans were at the heart of this formation, their shields locked together, their spears poised for battle. The Spartan warriors were trained from a young age to fight in this tight formation, making them nearly impenetrable. Every movement, every strike was perfectly synchronized. The Persian soldiers, despite their overwhelming numbers, could not break through the Spartan defense. For 2 days, the Spartans held their ground, repelling wave after wave of attacks. The Persians, despite their sheer numbers, could not break the Spartan defense. King Leonidas' strategy was working, but as the battle raged on, the Greeks faced an unexpected challenge. A traitor named Ephialtes revealed a hidden mountain path to the Persians, allowing them to flank the Greek forces. With their backs now exposed, Leonidas and his warriors were surrounded, but they fought on, knowing that their sacrifice would buy time for the other Greek city-states to prepare for the inevitable Persian invasion. The final hours of the battle were filled with heroism. Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, along with a few hundred allies, made their last stand. They knew they could not win, but they fought with everything they had, defending their land, their honor, and their way of life. King Leonidas was the last to fall, but his death marked the end of a battle that would forever echo through history. The 300 Spartans had given their lives, but their legacy would endure. The Persian army, though victorious, had suffered heavy losses. The stand of the 300 Spartans inspired the other Greek city-states to unite and eventually defeat the Persians at the Battle of Salamis and Plataea. The sacrifice of the Spartans turned the tide of the war, ensuring the survival of Greek civilization. The 300 Spartans became symbols of courage, sacrifice, and honor. Their story has inspired countless generations, and their final stand at Thermopylae remains one of the most legendary acts of bravery in military history. The courage of the 300 Spartans transcended time. Their stand was not just a battle. It was a message to the world that even against impossible odds, courage, unity, and sacrifice can change the course of history. Subscribe for more legendary stories from the Forgotten Realms.